Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to the head elders and apostles, a great millstone who rule and teach well. Also want to give a shout out there to the hopeful elect, to Joachim and Yahawah, who are sincere in this truth, as well as believers of this word, but not just believers, but doers as well. And again, to you, I'd like to say shalom. All right, this is going to be another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahawah by Yahawashi. And like always, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. But getting straight into it, as you can see the title of this one, The Prophets That Lie. All right, and this is concerning the false prophets that are set up here to deceive the people, man. All right, now, you got a couple of guys, and if you don't know by now, you should know it's IUIC. Like, the last video, one of the last few videos, the elder apostle Tahar did, he went in, he showed them guys basically mentioning the mark. All right, he was mentioning the mark. They was trying to give a breakdown on it, on how it's sin, which that's a complete lie, because, and to prove that, because when you watch the video, he mentioned, now if they offer a C-hip unto you, don't take it. So that shows you that these guys know truly what the mark is, man. All right, or he could be a double-minded man. You see, and the scriptures tell you, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, man. So why would you trust a guy like that, man? All right, when the Lord has his true prophets amongst the scene, constantly warning you, standing so stiffly on the words of Yahawah by Yahawashi, telling you what it is, man, and telling you what it's not, because it's not sin. All right, but let's start here, man. Let's get the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, and we can start at verse 7. It says, "Nevertheless, hear thou this word that I speak in thy ears, and in the ears of all the people. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence." And if I may, that right there shows you a separation within the prophets. Okay, basically, that gives you discernment on who's a prophet and who's not. Because the scriptures tell you, again, seek the old way. All right? That's another thing. That's one. Seek the old way. And another one, that Revelations, okay, what is that? I believe it's 19, where it tell you the spirit of prophecy. Okay, the spirit of prophecy. Matter of fact, let's get it real quick. I don't even want to butcher it. And we'll come back to Jeremiah. I believe it's 19:10. It says, "And I fell at his feet to worship him," Revelation 19:10. "And he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahawashi. Worship Yahawah, for the testimony of Yahawashi is the spirit of prophecy." So this is showing you that separation. Who's coming in that spirit of prophecy? Because let's read that Jeremiah 28 again. Because these are Jeremiah speaking upon the prophets of old, man. All right, the prophets that was dwelling in the tents of Yahawah by Yahawashi, man. All right, this is Jeremiah 28 and verse 8 again. It says, "The prophets that had been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence." And guess what? Today, here it is. You have certain prophets that's coming with the testimony of Yahawashi. All right, to prophesy against many countries and against great kingdoms, because the prophets are out throughout the four corners of the earth. Considering that, all right, they out there through the four corners of the earth. You got some in Australia, New Zealand, Hawaii, all over, man, and they prophesying against many countries and the great kingdoms, man, letting you know that the end of the world is at hand, man. All right, and here it is. Those same prophets are back today again, that Jeremiah is speaking upon. They're back today. And it says, "The prophet which prophesy peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord had truly sent him." Now concerning Now you have some prophets that prophesy peace. You got some prophets that say, there shall be no famine. You know, scriptures even speak upon that. You know, hey, it lets you know they're back again too. Hey, scriptures speak about what? There's no new thing under the sun. So these same jakes that are back today, man, with their lies, all right, and their BS, they prophesying the peace. Because you saying that if you telling the people that you warning them that the MOTB is not what it truly is, you're prophesying the peace. Because how could you see this kingdom falling without prophecy happening, man? Because it gotta happen. All right, prophecy, it gotta happen. That's one major prophecy, man, for this place to fall, man. The MOTB, man. All right, that C-HIP being made mandatory and implemented, man. That's one main prophecy. But here it is, you people are saying that's not what it is. So therefore, you're prophesying the peace, man. You don't see this place falling, man. You see, the Lord is gonna destroy you for that, bro. And it's examples throughout the scriptures of prophets that lied to the Lord, man. Matter of fact, we can jump on down. We can get this one right here, Jeremiah 28 and verse 15. Now, this is what Hananiah, he lied to the people, all right, on breaking the yoke, iron, Babylon, all right. It says, matter of fact, let me see. I'm going to get straight to the point. You know, you can read the story. It's a beautiful story to go into, but I'm going to get straight to the point. This is Jeremiah 28 and verse 15. Then said the prophet Jeremiah unto Hananiah, the prophet, hear now, Hananiah, the Lord hath not sent thee, but thou makest this people to trust in a lie. And we're likened unto Jeremiah. And that's what we saying to these other nigglets, man, that are prophesying lies and deceit. The Lord has not sent you, man. Brothers making, I done seen brothers making countless videos, you know, going getting on guys, man, that's not telling them the Lord ain't sent you. You're not a prophet of the Lord, man. You's a fool and you's a liar, man. All right, and that's the spirit that we're coming into, because guess what, brothers are very zealous over the word of the Lord, man. All right, because this is this is a life and death situation that we're in, man. It's either you believe or you don't. It's either you want to live or die, man. And here it is, you pointing the people to the direction of death, man. You know, so yeah, of course we're gonna curse you. You see. You know, we're going to rebuke you, you know, and we're going to defend the gospel as well, man. It says, but thou makest this people to trust in a lie. Therefore, thus said the Lord, behold, I will cast thee from off the face of the earth this year. Thou shalt die, because thou hast taught rebellion against the Lord. So Hananiah the prophet died the same year in the 7th month. And that's what goes. That's why you should fear the Lord. But these niggas don't fear the Lord because of their pride, man. But again, you has taught rebellion against the Lord. A lot of you niggas teaching rebellion, man. You had your guys come up against GMS. You know, you had your guys come mock GMS. You know, some guys even said, yeah, when we pull up on you, you know, we'll pull up on you and stuff. You know, threaten to pull up, and get carnal and shit. Which, you know, hey, we men now. We men now. We ain't no pushovers, you know. But at the end of the day, we ain't truly looking for that, man. But guys have come up with that type of energy, man. And I'm going to tell you this too. The Lord will match your energy, man. That's why you should fear him. But you niggas don't fear the Lord, man. All right? But yeah, that's going back, man. Speaking on that lying spirit, I'm going to get this. Because at the end of the day, Yahawashi is in control, man. I'm going to get this 1 Kings. Let's get, where is that? 1 Kings, chapter 22, and verse 20. It says, we can start here at verse 20. It says, and the Lord said, who shall persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead? And one said on this manner, and another said on that manner. Then came forth a spirit, stood before the Lord, said, I will persuade him. And the Lord said unto him, wherewith? And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. And he said, thou shalt persuade him, and prevail also. Go forth and do so. Now therefore, behold, the Lord hath put a lying spirit in the mouth of all these thy prophets, and the Lord hath spoken evil concerning thee. So that's showing you that Yahawashi is in control at the end of the day. The Lord has put the lying spirit in the mouth of these prophets, man. Because you got to remember, the Lord only wants the elect. You see? He don't want a degenerate to get this. All right, and that's what brings forth that fear too, man. That's why we even fear Yahawashi, because we don't want the Lord to cast us off. All right, we don't want to be found with any gall in our mouth, man. You know, we don't want to be found with that lying spirit deceiving the people, because we understand the reward that comes with that too, man. You see, but these other guys outside the council, the Lord has put a lying spirit upon them. And now they're deceiving you. They leaving you down the to the highway of hell. You know. But, you know, and by now we should know, man, hell is not an actual place. You know. But the Lord is going to lead you to that lake of fire, man. You know, that basically that terrible condition. You see? But moving on, let's get Job chapter 12. To even prove that point, Job chapter 12 and verse 16. All right, and it says, let's highlight it. It says, with him is strength and wisdom, and it says the deceiver and the deceiver are his. So you got to consider the deceiver and the deceiver are his. They're all his. The Lord is all. He's pulling the strings to it, man. All right, and again, that's why we you know, we be careful. We tread lightly with the Lord, man. We tremble at the Lord, bro, because we don't want that spirit, man. We don't want that lying spirit. All right? And we don't want to be in no delusion either, thinking we in the right, but the whole time we in the wrong, man. You see? But these guys, they're in that delusion, which is darkness. They don't know what the hell is going on, man. Liking it to a drunken man. They all over the damn place, man. You see? 1 minute they this, then they go back and say this, and they say, nah, now it's this, now it's that. I never said that. You know, these guys are fucking liars, man. And we don't want to be in that spirit, man. All right? So that's why it's up to us, you know, the followers, all right, of the Lord to discern too. We gotta have well discernment, because bring it, Malachi chapter 3 and verse 18, it says, then shall ye return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth Yahawah and him that serveth him not. So here it is. That's what we're doing. We discerning, man, between the righteous and the wicked, man, between the ones who discern the Lord, the ones who serve the Lord, and the ones who serve him not. And we see a lot of men that don't serve the Lord. It's a lot more men that don't serve the Lord than the men that do serve the Lord, man. All right, and even the Lord tell you, it's only a remnant. A remnant of my people going to be saved, man. You see? And again, Lord will, we are that number. All right, but even for those who follow these lying spirits, you're going to be destroyed, man. That's your fate. All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 14 and verse 9. It says, and if the people, and if the prophet be deceived, when he has spoken a thing, I, the Lord, have deceived that prophet, and I will stretch out my hand upon him and will destroy him from the midst of my people Israel. So the Lord said he deceived that prophet. He gave that nigga that delusion, and he's going to destroy him. And then it says, verse 10, and they shall bear the punishment of their iniquity, and the punishment of the prophet shall be even as the punishment of him that seeketh unto him. So the Lord is pulling the strings at the end of the day. This is why you should fear Yahawashi, because he that seeketh after that prophet is going to be destroyed too. The plagues are going to be brought upon him. All right. So yeah, man, these guys, these false prophets, man, you know, just wake up from that dust You know, to the ones who are out there following these guys, because they're too far gone, man. You know, wake up from that dust, man, and be aware that the Lord got, hey, Lord got lying prophets out here too, man. You see, there's a balance with the Lord. But yeah, though, that's it with this one, man. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Till the next one, until the next time, let's say shalom.